This is a message for the collective. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. Timing is fluid, so whenever you see this, this message is for you. This is about communication. This card slipped out just before I did the reading. Someone taking action. This wants to come out too. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know if you're still the same person that you used to be. They're trying to figure out their options. They know things are happening really fast, that they're under judgment. They want to apologize to you. And they did move away from whatever situation they were in, or there's been some sort of a lot of anxiety. They've been feeling trapped in this situation with who they were with. Something to do with security. They weren't letting go, but they couldn't let go of you either. They're feeling like you're all of the dreams and desires, everything that they want in their life depends on you. They want to do something, maybe move towards you with not telling you everything, because they feel like that's the only way that they'll have any hope. So this is, you know, your divine masculine, or your person wanting to head towards you. They don't want to say everything. They do want to propose a new beginning to you. They want to offer up some sort of justice because they know that you are the Empress and they want to tell the truth. Trying to figure out their options on how to present this to you. That could be a ring even, or some sort of commitment, offer of commitment. Whoever they're looking at right now or dealing with, they are feeling like, well, actually, they could be obsessed with you because Emperor and Devil, they're dealing with a lot of conflict, people fighting, competition. They may be seeing, you may be seeing them like the Devil. They may think you see them that way, or they're dealing with some big, you know, addictions or toxicity. This is for the, you know, DMs that have trying to figure out how to get to you. You appear to be very strong, spiritually strong. You've dealt with so much. They feel like they could be successful by marrying you. They're out in the cold at the moment. They're regretful for what they've done. They want to figure out a way to have success with you. There are opportunities coming to you. They might offer you something while you're looking the other way. It could come out of the blue, or this could be opportunities coming to you in the future that they witness. You are the high priestess, and that is why people have been, you know, they put you into a competition, and now they realize that's why so much of this has happened, is because they had the prize. They had the prize, and they were tricked, or they allowed themselves to be tricked for this, some sort of shiny object or addiction or lustful thing. Could be money, greed, power, drugs, some sort of toxicity that they hadn't dealt with before, that they needed to deal with. So it looks like they, in order to create some sort of justice, they do want to come towards you. Right now, they're not planning on. They feel like there's no way to tell you everything. This Chariot or Cancer energy. Wow. Wow. Okay, so they're they're feeling stuck on this offer. They feel trapped, like they can't make this offer. They're trying to get control. They made an offer before that put them in some sort of jail, spiritual jail, emotional jail, mental jail. They feel stuck. So they're trying to take actions. Do you still love them? They're just wasting time. You've been through so much. You've been through so much, and you managed to dodge the bullets that were coming at you from this emperor. If they were part of, allowing it or were part of it, they know that, you've been through a lot. And not only that, you came out on top. There's something to do with this communication, internet communication, being blocked, ignored, threatened, that's in their subconscious. That maybe they're feeling like it's going to come out, or trying to figure out their options. They could have been like in a relationship and watching you, and there could have been some sort of fight. They might have been trying to follow you on social media and were like, their karmic energy was trying to stop it, or something like that, that they feel like might come out. Or is this a message that, what's going on here? Someone might have told a lie about you, having an STD. I don't know if that's true or not. Sometimes it could be in one of your cases, not everyone. Someone was clout hungry and caught walking. Your masculine could have done this to you because they were clout hungry. They allowed something to happen, some messages on, social media, or someone was, people were ignoring you because of a rumor about you giving STDs, or someone was threatening someone. I'll get more clarification. Anyway, whatever this is, this is a cluster F. Like, this is an issue that's in the subconscious. This could be partially what they're not telling. They can't even almost deal with it because there's so many other things going on with them karmically. Yeah, they held on too long to whatever situation they were in, and they should have, it was just some terrible situation on repeat, and they weren't listening to their intuition to get out. Grudge holder. Okay, so they might feel trapped and they have to lie and get away from this grudge holder. So it's okay, so chasing, they could feel like this karmic energy, wow, thief and stalker. So they could be trying to get away from like narcissistic person who is holding a grudge, who's obsessed and still chasing them. And this person's trying to hold them back, and they're trying to get away, to get to you. In some cases, they could be feeling like that's how they were going to come across coming to you. Got some sort of like nightmare, love on the brain, wanting to come to you, justice, 7 of Cups, make this offer, tell the truth, dealing with some kind of bad karma, in their head a lot, looking you up, trying to figure it out, feeling rejected. So the justice is not being able to get to you, or it being a nightmare, trying to start over again in the near future here. This is all about communication, right? So this is about why your person hasn't reached out, what they're going through. If they do reach out, what are they intending? Yeah, dirty offer. Emperor, the devil. They're looking at, they made a dirty offer to this devilish karmic energy, or they're intending on coming towards you with this dirty offer because of what has happened, and they're not telling you everything. Strength. Yeah, someone tried to make you lonely and bankrupt you and lied about you, and you had spiritual strength to, you know, withstand that and not turn into a dark character. Bank accounts, creativity. Okay, this success that they're worried about, there's some kind of rumors or something that, or someone was being followed on social media, someone was doing something fake online, something wasn't real, there was some kind of something hidden online having to do with your success or marriage or something like that. Someone stealing from you or wanting to be like you, trying to ruin your reputation to stop you from becoming your best self. This person was a happiness hater. This is what this masculine energy is afraid of. It has to do with reputation. Getting married or being part of some organization or something to do with God and the church and your reputation, and something online, potentially having to do also with travel. They're afraid of this, so they could be afraid that this is going to happen for you, that you'll be this queen rising, and that it will ruin their reputation, or they want to fix their reputation by being with you. Regardless, they're afraid of this, like, parade of success, victory after a battle, and a reputation, one person's reputation being good, and someone else's being bad. Anything else about that? Groupie. Either you were being treated like a groupie and shouldn't have been, or they are going to end up looking like a groupie. Yeah, too busy winning. Too busy winning. I think they're really worried that they're going to be left behind, especially after what they've done to you. Okay, ding. And they could be going through some sort of legal issues and whatever. They're just going to look like an idiot. They might be losing their position and just be stuck dreaming about you while you're unbothered, and just they are going to be very obsessed watching you while you are unfazed. They might have some bad habits that they haven't dealt with yet, and just be kind of just really into you from afar. Again, something to do with cyberbullying and everything sort of turning around on them, and them being really fed up, or this person that they were with, it's like they were the player with an impersonator. That's the life that they chose with, again, this happiness hater. It's like they're afraid of it all coming out and everything. They're afraid of actually what's happening. They're afraid of what is unfolding, which is any damage that was done to you, everything getting reversed, and them having to sit and watch you succeed. Giving money. Looks like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Someone's going to give you money. Queen of Wands. Some money's coming to you. Might have something to do with, I don't know, something that happens behind the scenes in regards to this happiness hater. This could be the masculine still watching you from afar or very close that you can't see, as this Ace of Pentacles comes to you, or something comes to you, and it's like eyes are still on you here, and more information comes out in regards to this happiness hater that they chose over you. They definitely want you back, and they're definitely afraid that you're moving on. They've lost a lot of money. It's like you've just walked away and don't care while they're there extra triggered. There's something to do with some manipulation, or they could be reading tarot a lot on you, or watching tarot readings, or they could be with someone that is just obsessed with you and watching a lot of tarot readings on you. Or this could be even someone that, you know, hired someone or did some kind of a thing to try to affect your reality. So they're reflecting on all of that. They don't know what's going on with you, and some jackpots on the way to you. Some jackpots on the way to you while they're dealing with these family issues. They've got a lot going on here. There's a spiritual hater. There's a spiritual hater who has either not dealt with something from their past, or who's actually been not great parent to their child, who's just a hustler and after just money, doesn't care who they hurt, and has just been in this girl fight with you, who just wanted money. They didn't care about love. This person has tried to get the masculine to ghost you, and create scarcity tactics in your life and act cold towards you. And for some reason, this masculine went along with it, was faking happiness and kissing ass with this whole large group of karmic friends, and allowing this obsessive person to lose their chance with you. But in the meantime was like forcing their way into intimate parts of your life, or trying to, all based on ego. This person was a wolf in sheep's clothing that knew that you had this deep connection with your masculine, and was so jealous of your light, that this masculine is, you know, trying to move away from now. There's some sort of like, they were trying to get, they might be getting screen evidence on what you're up to, or someone was digging into what it is that you're up to, and you've been just trying to get away from them so that you could, you know, work on your finances and your business. And really, no one really had any facts about you, but people were trying to talk about you in ways that would affect your growth. So now this masculine is waiting and thinking about you a lot. There's some sort of evidence that might be coming out in regards to this love triangle situation. Something about fishing for comments. They could be looking through your social media to see what's going on with you. They feel haunted by this whole situation. Definitely crying over you. They feel like they made a mistake doing whatever they did for clout here. They know that you're uninterested. They're really confused about what to do. There again could be some sort of abuse having to do with a child, or something that's undealt with their own childhood. They could be dealing with abuse, or there could be something coming up in regards to abuse, that someone was using their mouth to defame you. So yeah, they want you back, and they're trying to figure out how to come back in. They've definitely got some big karma on the way, and they just feel stuck. They feel stuck. They feel stuck because of like things that people are finding out about them, but also because of this like grudge holder who, I mean, it feels like this person might have been doing this before you even, you know, while you were even, if you were someone that was with your divine counterpart, and someone just sort of showed up and ended up there in the middle, this person could have been targeting your relationship for longer than you even realize. And it was almost as if they cared less about your masculine and more about you. It's almost like being targeted by just a weirdo in the crowd who followed you, followed your relationship, even like a groupie, really. It's like having a groupie that wanted to be you so bad that they wanted to get in the middle of your relationship. Not in every case, but it really could be that this person has been sort of stalking you, you know, for a while, and tried to ruin your life, take your life, and become you. And so, as far as getting any communication from your masculine, it's looking like they're trying to figure out how to fix what they did, but are feeling just very stuck here because, you know what I think we should do is find out what's hidden. What do we need to know? What is hidden? What is that Seven of Swords that they're not telling? What is that Seven of Swords that this masculine wants to maybe come towards this divine feminine, but they're stuck? What is this Seven of Swords? Wow. That they're not telling. Let's see. Please tell me what the Seven of Swords is. What is the Seven of Swords? What are they hiding? They want to come towards... They're afraid of reputation damaging stuff that came out or that they did. That's what it seemed like in Hopes and Fears. Looking deeply at something here. This Emperor lie. Right, so the cards are confirming my question. What is it that is this lie? What is the lie that this divine masculine is hiding? Defending themselves against something for security. Defense around security. Holding on to something for some sort of unfair power balance. Like stuck around some sort of opportunity. Keeping someone trapped around an opportunity. Something was an unfair power balance. Someone was trying to take steps and manifest, but they were being weighed down. Yeah, it was like information around the networking. Yeah, it was like someone was spying and gossiping and trying to create endings and cycles when these ships were trying to come in. This Nine of Pentacles, this person was trying to be independent, and someone was planning things with this King of Cups and doing things really hastily after they walked away from this Ten of Cups. That's what it looks like. It looks like there was like a lot of work being put into this Six of Cups energy and creating an imbalance. So while you were walking away and trying to be in the light, that's what they didn't see, you know, that they're under judgment because you had that strength. And they want to come towards you now because it seems like you're going to be successful, and it's giving them a lot of anxiety. They want to make a choice. They made a choice, a selfish choice in regards to some decision they made with a third party, and they just were not willing to look at the tower it was going to create, trying to you know, be this King of Wands, and that's the truth. That's what it's like they weren't worried about. They went really far. They went too far to stop you. They tried to stop you. That's what it looks like. It looks like they tried to stop you. Why did they try to stop you? What did they get out of stopping you after leaving you? Like, that is so absurd. They were in some sort of illusion in regards to this. They were in some sort of illusion. They were trying to figure out their options. But why were they trying to... What were they going to get out of stopping you? The truth about this, like, needing to defend yourself. Someone needed to defend themselves from the truth. They were afraid of the truth. You were this queen of... In their eyes, you were this... They really loved you. They thought so highly of you. You were this dream come true. You made them feel like this emperor. You made them very happy, right? You know that already. So what were they going to get out of making you they were defending themselves from the truth, so they went really far the other way to prove their loyalty. Is that what the reason is? To nothing left from these. It was like a group of people, these toxic people that they were trying to like impress or be part of some group for clout. For clout. They didn't think for themselves. They allowed themselves to be swayed by this group of people, these haters. They didn't stand up to the haters. They didn't stand up to the haters. They wanted to be, it was clout. But now they're crying over you because they're realizing it was way deeper than, way deeper. You hear the sirens in the background. I mean, this what ended up, it went so far. It's like they realized this person is a spiritual hater. When you started dusting it off and dodging these bullets, and this person couldn't let go of their feelings for you, the spiritual hater, it just became more and more apparent that they were triggered by you and were trying to stop you and get you ghosted, because they were trying to steal your entire trajectory. They were trying to steal your life. This person realized, I literally chose the woman I love, or the man I love's stalker. I chose, but it's not even just stalker. This is like, really like, you know, dark energy, really dark energy. It's like, it's spiritual implications. They chose your person. They chose your stalker. They chose your doppelganger. They chose someone who was stalking you. They realized that maybe in the beginning they were trying to prove their loyalty. Okay. And what did I do with my cards? Oh, there they are. So they were trying to prove their loyalty, and this karmic was, you know, trying to basically take your life and just then destroy you. Like, very, you know, like psychotic sounding, like really off balance. And this masculine didn't see it. It's like, you saw it. Yeah, they feel really betrayed. I don't think they're ever gonna let go of what you know they did, or this revelation. Yeah, their life is never gonna be the same again after this. You are the sweetest thing that they've ever known or ever had. And then they were so weak. They were so weak. That's how they feel. They were so weak. That's probably how you view them as well. That someone was so jealous of you, they went with the person who was jealous of their gift, and then tried to destroy you to appease the person that was jealous of you, because they were tricked and betrayed. I think these 10 swords have to do with friends as well. That's how it became so like enduring, and that's why the karma is so huge, because you literally had all of these swords in your back from multiple sources who this person just went along with. This Three of Cups, this like group of people who, it was like, yeah, they could see this Four of Wands. Wow. They could see this Four of Wands. And this Wheel of Fortune, they could see it, these people. This person was like in some illusion. This is all happening like behind the scenes, and they wanted to like bully your a lot of them wanted to bully your person because your person was being naive. They didn't realize what you were. They didn't realize what you were. You were building in the meantime while these people were building up towards this judgment. You defended yourself. They were emotionally trapped. All of them. They were emotionally trapped. That's the truth. They didn't realize what they were doing to themselves. This news is coming. This news is coming out, especially about this karmic energy. It's coming out. Just how much someone committed. Someone might have paid someone to come after you. The cycle is over, and people are really taking a deeper look at your masculine. The problem is that they were blinded. They allowed themselves to blind themselves. They should have ended this. Whatever was happening, even if they did, it's like they tried to wear a mask, maybe laugh it off. They might have said a few things here and there. I don't know that they were the leader of this, but it was kind of like, you know, I sometimes use these little kid analogies because everyone's dealing with justice here. The justice system even, because this became illegal. This is way beyond, this is lunacy. This went too far. Oh man. Here's an analogy that I can use. It's like your person, imagine you're in 7th grade. You're in like, you know, you're just a tween. And, you know, or even younger. Let's say you're in like 5th grade and there's a little boy that likes the little girl that has the bow in her hair. And after school, he walks her home every day and they make plans to be together forever, or it's just so sweet and lovely. But once they get to the end of the block, the little girl, she goes across the train tracks because she lives on the other side, separate from where this kid lives. And then the parents see that this kid has been walking home with the little girl who lives across the train tracks. And the parents say, no, you know, you can no longer walk with, you know, your friend anymore. And so this person doesn't tell the little girl and keeps walking with the little girl, but doesn't let the little girl know that the parents have already said no. But then what else is happening is there's a little girl who walks behind them the whole time when they're walking home after school and is getting more and more jealous of the little girl from that comes from across the train tracks, the one with the bow. And this little girl, she does live on the same side as the little boy, so she thinks that she should have that little boy. She should be the one walking home with the little boy, not the little girl who lives across the train tracks. Because the little girl that lives across the train tracks, she doesn't come from where they come from. But it seems like everyone loves her. And everything, really good things are coming to her. And she's smart and she's nice. And she shouldn't be so happy because she comes from somewhere else. She doesn't belong. This little girl that's following in the back, she does belong. So eventually what happens is the friends of the little boy who live on the side of the train tracks with the little boy start to tell him things. Some of them are lies about the little girl that lives across the train tracks, and some of them start to make fun of the boy, and it becomes a lot of pressure from everyone that lives on the same side of the tracks. So this little boy caves into the pressure and he lets go of the little girl and the little girl across, they were best friends and they loved each other. So the little girl who lived on the other side of the train tracks didn't see any of this stuff happening. She might have noticed it. She could have seen some strange behavior, but she just brushed it off. What ended up happening after that was the little girl that was walking behind and watching it ended up, you know, doing some things that presented herself in a way that made it look like she was just like the girl from across the train tracks, and she was very sweet as well. And the thing is that everybody approved of this little girl because she came from the same side, or appeared to come from the same side, and everyone supported this new little girl who was the one that was jealous from walking behind. And so then what happened is that the little girl that came from the other side of the train tracks, she was still in the class, so people could still see her. She couldn't see them because she, she went off on her own. But what ended up happening is that it wasn't enough for the little girl who lived behind, or who was walking behind, just to take the friend, this little boy. Now she wanted for the little girl who comes from across the train tracks to lose everything. She didn't like the bow in her hair. She didn't like her to exist at all. She wanted her to go away. And so she also wanted the little girl to feel pain and shame. And she wanted the little girl to feel worthless and to go back to wherever it is that she came from, and to never be happy again. She didn't deserve happiness because that's what she deemed her to be. She decided that is what she should be. How dare she have that sort of happiness? So then she convinced people that that they should start stealing things, and she started telling lies about the little girl that everybody believed. And then she started trying to get people to throw rocks at the little girl who lives from across the train tracks. Throw rocks, steal from her, and do everything that they could to make this little girl never even want to show up to school again. So the little girl, she didn't, she felt hurt, but she knew that even though she doesn't come from the same place that these people come from, she knew that home is where the heart is. And those rocks couldn't hit her. They kept missing her. But the kids were so distracted that they didn't realize that there's a price to pay for their behavior. And so now what's happening is the little girl is still here. She might have a few little bruises here and there, but she's okay now. And the little boy who walked away from their best friend that they loved is now in really big trouble, because all of the rocks that they threw were being seen. It wasn't happening in the dark, and they went too far. They should have stopped the kids from throwing the rocks. They should have stopped. Sometimes they acted like they thought it was funny, and they stuck their feelings way down. But now there is justice happening, and all they want to do is come back and walk home with the little girl again, because her bow is still there. She still believes in it. She's still holding that same. She walks home alone now, but she's still happy. She's still happy. She has this 10 of cups by herself. She walked away and decided to be happy on her own, and that's what's happening to her. And now everything is becoming more fair, and she's getting things because she still believed in this home is where the heart is. She still believed in this magic. And so everything is ricocheting back to these people that were throwing rocks And that's what's happening right now. That is what's happening. I hope you liked my analogy. Bye.